A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. I'm not alone in the studio today. I am Fubara Morris Dumo, and with me are
Mehitabel Favor Amami
and Agberagba Timothy.
What a strong name there.
It's not strong.
Yeah.
This is the show where we discuss issues that matters most to young Nigerians. Today, our focus is something quite relative to all young people out there, and that is inferiority complex. Most young people these days are having inferiority complex, left, right, center, wherever you look. What's inferiority complex? Inferiority complex is when someone constantly feels like they are not good as others or doubts their own worth and ability. It's like always comparing yourself to others and feeling like you don't measure up. This feeling can stem from various sources like childhood experience, societal pressure, or past failure. It can affect how you see yourself, how you interact with others, and even your performance at work or school. So grab a seat and get ready to get the premium gist on inferiority complex. In case you're just tuning in, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and our focus for today is inferiority complex. You can share your thoughts with us on Facebook, that is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Like our page and stay up to speed with all the fun that comes with the speed of light on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. You can join us on Twitter also. We're streaming live right now. And you go to our Facebook page and click the link. Takes you straight to YouTube. So back to us here in the studio. Mehitabel.
Yes.
Can you share any personal experience or story you've heard about young Nigerians dealing with inferiority complex?
Yes, I will share, but you didn't even say whether or not you miss me. I've not been around. It's like you don't miss me.
Well, I do miss you, but our listeners.
This is inferiority complex happening to me.
Oh my God! You're
at
not
least,
doing this.
at least I miss you, and I confess.
Oh, you see?
Okay, with my full chest, I miss you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Now I've left the inferiority complex.
You are still owing me the goodie bag, Sha.
No, definitely. So, personal experience. This is something that's, I don't know if I'm the only one that experiences it, but it's something that comes once in a while. You know how they used to say, good girl, no, they pay. And so you will see ladies around you who are younger than you, and they are getting all kinds of goodies because of a kind of lifestyle they live. And you start feeling a bit less of yourself because I know that first of all, I have, some more resources. I have integrity. I don't, live anyhow. Why am I not getting the things that these people are getting for free? One day I took it up with my friend who used to live that kind of lifestyle. And she had, taken a lifestyle change. And she was like, what do you mean? What are you? You don't even know what comes with all those things. Like, yes, obviously it will be flashy. You can see, you can see the glitz and the glams and everything glittering and shining in your eyes. But there's so much that goes on. For some of them, it doesn't even. You'd be surprised that there are some that they don't even have to go through anything.
Wow.
It just happens. But you are not them. The day you decide to try to be like them,
Exactly.
So
Not all that glitters is gold.
Exactly.
Any experience, personal or you heard from someone dealing with inferiority complex?
Thank you very much for that question. You see, personally, I've not experienced any situation where I've encountered inferiority complex because my parents, usually, the way they brought me up, they brought me up in a way I built my self-esteem, my self-confidence, that I've never experienced inferiority or seen somebody as super god or anything like that. No, I've never encountered such kind of situation, and that has helped me a lot to build my self-esteem and also build superiority complex over inferiority complex.
Wow.
Though I also have a friend that shared with me his experience about he being ridiculed by his friends He told me that while growing up, he had these friends, and whenever he speaks English, they always complain that this one, he doesn't know how to speak English, he doesn't know how to write very well, legibly and coherently, and that always made him feel very bad, that he used to be afraid to go even where they used to be, and he used to feel very inferior going to where they were around. So actually that has tormented him both physically and mentally.
Wow.
So that was the experience he had. And
for me, growing up, I think I had a little of it. Okay, so I had this cousin that we grew up together, and all the praises normally went to my cousin. He was the one good at drawing. He had the fine handwriting. He would come out first in school. Yeah. So every time it's like, can't you see your cousin? Can't you see your cousin?
You to him.
So at a point, I felt like I wanted to be like my cousin. I left being me, and it was always trying to be like him.
Yeah.
And at that point, I felt like, oh man, no reach. Till my eye open. I thought I can't not see him. Guy, you too rich.
Yeah. You reach your own standard. You have to.
So, what do you think makes some young people in Nigeria feel like they are not good enough compared to others?
The fact that we are compared to others. Do you get that's literally the bedrock of it.
Now only your mama born.
I mean, if there was no other standard to compare yourself to, you would be like, oh, I'm the best.
I'm the standard.
But here's the thing: you are not. You should not have to compare you as an individual, not what you do, not what you have. Yeah. You as an individual, you're not meant to compare that with any other human being, because you as an individual, you're so unique.
You're unique.
Everything about you is just you. Yeah, there can be similarities between you and others, but you as an individual, the fact that you compare yourself at all is what brings in this inferiority complex. Because if there is no comparison, only you go there. Exactly. And some parents actually compare their children too.
True. Problem.
Yeah.
Timothy?
Certainly, I do agree with you on that point very well. You know, the problem comes when you start comparing yourself with another person.
Yeah.
You know, I used to tell people that the first factor to be considered in developing self-esteem and confidence is self-contentment. Yes, self-contentment. When you are okay with what you have and who you are, then actually you will not even compare yourself with any other person, because you think, oh, if this person has this, I also have this. So not everything he has that you don't have, and not everything you have that he has. So at least you should appreciate what you have that he doesn't have. So even comparing, you will still see that, oh, I still have something to be grateful about. So you will not have to compare and make yourself sad. So actually there's no point in comparison.
Nice one. For me, I believe there is one version of ourselves. You can have twins. Identical twins are not the same people. One can be good, one can be bad.
Exactly.
So you have just one version of yourself, and be the standard. Do not look at another man. Don't go run another man race. Run your own race.
Exactly.
So, mate, as a lady, are there specific challenges faced by young Nigerian women that make them feel inferior compared to their counterparts, the male counterparts?
Well, yes. You know, dating back to our cultural practices, it's not really been a priority to educate the female child. So, but recently we are putting, resources in place to make sure that gap is filled. Right. So definitely, it's common knowledge, or should we say it's a common statement that it's a man's world. And the women are just living in it.
So people have agreed.
It's not that we've agreed. It's more like the circumstances have kind of confirmed to us that, okay, this is your place as a female in society. So definitely there are challenges in the business world. If you're a lady, it's almost like on one end, you would get criticism to say, oh, because you're a lady, you're having it easy, and things are so easy for you. Meanwhile, on another end, it's so difficult, because sometimes it's difficult for people to take you seriously as a female, even if you're so good and there's proof some people just don't take you some men just don't take you seriously,
and it brings that
because
inferiority
you're a
complex to
female.
mix.
Yes,
Nice
because you question your
core
competence.
essence.
Yeah.
Nice one. So can being jobless or not earning at all make young Nigerians feel that inferiority complex of a thing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, earning less than expected, earning less that can satisfy or pay your bills can lead to inferiority complex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, instances are many. When you are actually working in a low-paying job and you cannot even satisfy, or let me say solve your basic needs or problems, then
You feel worthless.
You feel worthless. And you see your mates doing very well and you still struggling and all that. So you actually become inferior before them, and you feel this depressed. Yeah, you have this depression inside you because of the lack of, let me say, satisfaction on your part. Yes.
Okay,
so that's the problem.
Nigeria, it is time for you to join the conversation. You can share your thoughts with us on Facebook. That is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Like our page and stay up to speed with all the fun that comes with the speed of light on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So this is round 2 now. Okay. Can you talk how you feel about inferiority complex? Like, how does it contribute to all behavioral changes? Like, you see people these days, because of inferiority complex, they start abusing substance and doing things they're not supposed to do. Can you talk about that?
Well, I've actually had encounters with people who have abused substances because they want to feel like they're among, they want to fit in with their peers because their peers also abuse substances. And obviously it's what we call peer pressure. That's pressure from, like, nobody is forcing you physically, but you want to feel accepted among your peers,
so
and
you just do it.
You just feel like you have to be able to be accepted among your peers. So yeah, definitely it affects one's behavior and those kind of things.
And in some way they actually engage in risky activities such as courtesan and, let me say, armed robbery as well. Sometimes taking of let me say hard drugs, yes, just to relieve their depression. Yes, when somebody feels inferior, they try to find out any way that can make them regain their self-superiority. So they try their best in order to sort out these kind of imbalances.
But they are sorting it in the wrong way.
In the wrong way, actually.
And in process, they lose their sense of belonging,
exactly,
all
their
that,
sanity.
and they become a new set of people. So, Meta, bro, from your perspective, how does feeling inferior impact young people, school, or work performance?
Wow, this particular aspect is something that I've noticed. I will come from the female aspect because in school there were ladies that was around that I noticed they hardly came to class, but they will pass. And their mantra was like, I know to sabi book, but anyhow, we good day.
Normal.
That's we disguise it as what's called use what you have to get what you want. And that's actually a tool of, will I say, of inferiority complex to make you feel like you're not good enough to be in this place. So you're have to find other ways to get what you want, and that means sacrificing your integrity. So that's the experience I've had, that for young people, when they find themselves, even in the workplace, they feel, they are not qualified, especially with a boss that is always berating you, talking down on your skills, making you feel like you're not actually good at what you do. It's like, maybe I'm not actually good. And then he will present you with an opportunity, but okay, even if you're not that good, see this way you can be good in other aspects. So yeah, definitely it affects in education and work.
All right, Timothy.
So, in fact, this has reminded me of a young man whom we used to work together. Every time they brought a task, he would he would always refer to other people that I'm not good at this. I'm not good
wow.
at this. I can't do this. So
Wow.
just go and give Bernard. Go and give Bernard. Bernard is better than me in this.
Whoa.
And he has never been better at any task in his
wow.
life. Everything, I'm not good
He's
in this,
always-
but I'm not good in this. So always not being good. So what I want to say is inferiority complex can never impact someone positively. It can only
At all.
impact someone
Negatively.
negatively.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice one.
Yes.
So for me, it affects the workspace and the school environment as a student because you feel like, this thing I know if you do am.
Yeah.
Let me back then in school when they give us group work, group assignment.
Yes,
There are certain
exactly.
people that will just
Yes.
thank God he did my group, thank God he did my
Yeah.
group.
Exactly.
Do the work.
Exactly. I can relate.
Yes.
We just there to add call it moral support or
Yeah,
financial
moral
support. And that's
mostly
it.
moral support because even financially they don't agree.
You get
Exactly. They
so
don't.
I feel bad for those people because
Yeah.
even the lecturers will be like, that's an opportunity. Your mates are learning and you are the one shooting yourself on the leg.
Yeah.
And when they are getting these experiences, all these things, you're not
left
getting
out,
it. You're left out. And you won't get this again. So I feel it's very bad. Some people they should come up the ladder. It's
Yeah,
needed.
absolutely.
Exactly.
So in case you're tuning in, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5, Speed FM Makudi. Our focus for today is inferiority complex. You can share your thoughts with us on Facebook. That is Asking Radio 98.5, Speed FM Makudi. Like our page and stay up to speed with all the fun that comes with the speed of light on Asking Radio 98.5, Speed FM Makudi. And if you go to our YouTube page, you can watch us live right now.
Yep.
Round 3.
Bang, bang, bang.
Mehitabel, what steps do you think could be taken to help young Nigerians overcome the feel of inferiority complex?
First of all, there is a need for us to reform our minds individually because if the individual is not okay, there is not much someone else can do. So for me, I will tell you what I am doing. I work on my skills
All right.
so that there is no doubt in the world that I can do what I can do. If I say I can do something, I can do it because I have proof.
True.
I work on my mentality towards myself. I try to be grateful for whatever it is I have instead of comparing myself to others and always looking from the perspective of I had so many of these opportunities rather than the things that I didn't have. And starting from there aligns the individual to be helped because if you try to do anything else, nothing will change.
True.
Yeah.
Timothy?
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, there are many ways to eliminate inferiority complex. You see, one is parents.
Okay.
Home is the
Yeah.
first stage of socialization.
Yeah.
So, what you are doing at home, let me see, the way you treat your children at home matters a lot in building
Yeah.
their self-esteem and
Very true.
confidence.
Yeah.
You see, whenever I performed very less expected, my parents used to appreciate.
Aww.
Yes, they used to appreciate. They say, you have performed wonderfully, but you still have to
Push.
work harder. Yes.
Yeah,
They won't just jump into calling me Dollard. They won't jump into calling me, Orodo. You don't even know anything.
Yeah.
No, they didn't use vulgar languages to me. So they always encourage me to work harder in order to build myself as well as my self-esteem and superiority complex. And the second part is lecturers and teachers. They should stop referring to children as people who lack, let me say, intellectual capacity or capability.
Yeah.
Yes, they should always encourage hard work and appreciate the little they do in order to build their self-esteem and then eliminate inferiority complex. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Wow.
Nice one. I picked something he said there. Superiority complex.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
wait.
Word. All right. Thanks for sharing your perspective, guys.
Yeah.
For me,
Thank you.
it's all about shifting our mindset from one of self-doubt to one of self-belief. Remember, you are enough just as you are. Don't let the noise of the world drown you out the voice of your inner greatness. That's it for today's episode on Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5, Speed FM Makudi. The discussion doesn't have to end here. You can share your thoughts with us via the comment section WhatsApp, or SMS 09021 asking. That is 09021 275464. And also, don't forget to remember to like our page on Facebook. That is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and stay up to speed with the latest updates. It's been a wonderful session. I've been your host, Fubara Morris Dumo, and with me were
Mehitabel Vevo Amamie
and Agberagba Timothy.
What a name. Say bye, guys.
Interesting, right?
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
We feel like taking a break so that others can catch up. No way! We keep the speed on. As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.